Leadership just isn't about holding a title. A lot of people want to say, I'm the leader, I'm a manager, I'm a supervisor. But leadership as a skill is much more than that. It's a mindset. Okay. Professionals with strong leadership skills inspire and motivate their teams. Think about some good leaders, some good managers and supervisors and leaders you've had. And I'm sure we've all had some bad ones. Those that were good typically were good at motivating the team and inspiring the team, getting you to come in and work a few extra hours when you were tired, work a little overtime. Those are good leaders. Effective leaders cultivate a positive work culture and they encourage open communication and innovation. So, my number one soft skill for career progression is definitely leadership. And these aren't in any order, but leadership is definitely at the top. The next one, you got to be okay with change. Adaptability is extremely important. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to embrace change and adjust to new circumstances. Those who are adaptable handle unexpected challenges. Resilient professionals understand that change is constant and doesn't have to derail their goals. So you have to be adaptable in order to succeed in advancing your career. Every time the organization pivots or makes a change, you can't fall apart. You have to go with the flow because there are going to be changes. There may be mergers and acquisitions. You may get a new supervisor. They may come in and change your whole workflow or your process. You may get a new computer system. I mean, there could be all types of changes at work. And so you have to be adaptable, especially in this era of AI where systems are changing so rapidly. You have to be open to learning new systems and learning new processes. That's what I mean by being adaptable and being flexible. Be receptive to change. Okay. The next thing is time management. Time management is so important. I have a calendar on my phone, and on that calendar on my phone, I have my personal life. I have my own business life. I have my 9-to-5 life, time management. And if it's not on my calendar, on my phone, as you all can see, I have my phone right here with me right now. If it's not on this calendar, it pretty much does not exist. So time management is a skill of organizing your schedule to effectively accomplish tasks and meet responsibilities. So you can't wait to the last minute to complete tasks. That can lead to stress and missed opportunities. So I'll be the first one to admit I have some procrastination tendencies, but I have learned, especially now that I do have my own company and I'm juggling so many different hats, that I'm having to be even more organized than I've ever been in my life. And my son's schedule, like I said, if it is not on this phone, it does not exist. And this phone, I have my calendar backed up to the cloud because whatever is on here is gospel. So back to time management. When professionals manage their time well, they demonstrate dependability, efficiency, and the ability to follow through with commitment. So good time management helps reduce stress and allows for better work-life balance. And I agree with that. I have seen by just making sure that I've written everything down or documented everything in my calendar, my life flows smoothly. One of the things that I like to do, and I'll give you all one of my tips, is every night I check my calendar for the next day. That's one of my time management tips. So I check my calendar the next day so I'll know how early my day is starting, how many meetings I have for my day, how many commitments I have as far as meetings, webinars, things to do with my son. So just a tip, if you're not already doing that, in addition to making sure you have a calendar, is check the night before to prepare for the next day. Okay. Teamwork. That is another soft skill that is imperative. Teamwork or collaboration. You have to be able to work with others. It involves working effectively with a diverse group of people, delegating roles, and adapting to different work ethics and attitudes. When professionals collaborate, they can brainstorm ideas, receive immediate feedback, and foster innovation and creativity. Teamwork is extremely important in career advancement. And then rounding out my top five, and we're going to spend a little time here because this should have probably been number one, but I put it at number five for a reason. We're gonna linger here a minute. It's communication. Communication is more than just speaking. Communication is being able and willing to express your ideas clearly and constructively. This includes all forms of communication. It includes verbal, like me speaking right now, written, like you're writing something down, or you're emailing, or you're doing a social media post. Also, nonverbal communication. That's body language and facial expressions. I work 100% remote right now, and 50% of the time I don't have my camera on. So body language and facial expressions are not the issue they used to be for me. But being fully transparent, I would sit at a meeting and I may not say a word, but my facial expression and my body language would do all the talking. So that is a form of communication. And that is something that most, if not all of us, need to work on, because my face answers long before I do. It's almost like when I was a child and my mom would be like, fix your face. I'm still working on fixing my face, y'all. It's just a struggle. It's just a struggle. If somebody says something off the wall, my face gonna look like, what? What did you say? I just can't, I can't fake it. My body just, it does its own thing. So, but that is a form of communication, okay? So a successful communicator is also an active listener, engaging with others with empathy and an open mind. This skill allows you to participate, ask questions, find an understanding, and build true connections. So it's very important when we talk about communication that we're just not talking about speaking. We all can talk, we all can speak, but are you listening? How is your written communication? Are you typing emails with all caps in the subject or all caps in the body? Because all caps, people think you're yelling. So there's a tone to emails. There's a tone to social media posts. So we have to be cognizant of all of this as a part of communication, as well as listening. Effective communication. Adaptability in communication is being able to switch between informal and formal speech. It allows individuals to engage appropriately with different audiences, ensuring clarity and understanding. Professional presence is speaking professionally and enhances one's professional presence, making it easier to convey ideas clearly, build trust, and establish credibility in the workplace.